You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, please share this video, support your boy, support good content at all times. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BoxWithG5JeffTV, that's BOXWIT G5 Jeff TV. And if you guys don't mind, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. It's official. Gennady Golovkin is going up against Martirosyan May 5th, 2018, live at the StubHub, California, live on HBO. Now, I know there's a lot of people that's disappointed because we all wanted to see the big fight, the big drama show fight between Triple G and Canelo Alvarez, but unfortunately, Canelo Alvarez is on the finest juices. He was on the finest juices. Now, he's saying that the finest juices was coming from some contaminated meat, but nobody's buying that shit. Canelo's family's not buying that shit. His friends ain't buying that shit. Golden Boy Promotions ain't buying that shit. The general public's not buying that shit. And the hardcore boxing fans is not buying that shit. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's in front of the Nevada State Athletic Commission as we speak, as they determine his fate on how long his suspension is going to be and the details of it. So nobody should be upset with Triple G. Blame Captain Clenbuterol, Canelo Alvarez, for everybody being disappointed today. Now, Triple G tried to get a couple of fights approved, couldn't get them approved, and ultimately they decided to approve Martirosyan. Now, quick point on this, the IBF actually declined Martirosyan, but Triple G's team, they were hell-bent on fighting on May 5th. So with Triple G taking this fight, there's a pretty good chance he's going to get stripped of the IBF belt, which I really don't care about because it didn't look like the Triple G and Billy Joe Saunders fight was going to fall through anyway. Even if it did fall through and Triple G became unified, the chances of him actually defending his titles as a unified champion was slim to none. He probably would have went up to 168 anyway. The only way that would have worked out is unless Billy Joe Saunders won and he would have had all the belts. I could see Billy Joe Saunders defending his belts as a unified champion. So with the IBF threatening to strip, I have absolutely no problem with that. At this point, Triple G's career shouldn't be defined by belts. It should just be defined by big fights and big money at the end of the day. And I guess that's how him and his team is looking at it. But outside of everyone being disappointed, Martirosyan has a pretty nice resume. He has a pretty nice resume. Now, when you see his name and he's going to be on a boxing card, I mean, you're not going to run to the box office and go grab a ticket or go to your TV and, immediately turn on Martirosyan. But he's faced some top guys. I mean, he faced Erislandy Lara twice, which before the Hurd fight, the majority of the people out here were saying that Erislandy Lara was the best 154-pounder in the world. He's faced Demetrius Andrade. That's a guy that nobody wants to get into the ring with, a southpaw, slick southpaw. He's been in the ring with Willie Nelson. He's been in the ring with Ishe Smith. He's been in the ring with just some really, really solid competition. And for him to get this opportunity with Triple G, for Vanez, I'm not necessarily mad at it. Of course, you want to see Triple G against bigger names. The popular name right now is Jamal Charlo. Demetrius Andrade. There's a couple other guys at 160. Danny Jacobs. It's guys at 160 that we as fans want to see Triple G up against. But with Canelo, doing what he did and that fight being called off, I was expecting an opponent like this for Triple G because they want a competitive fight, but not too competitive to the point to where they can't re-up with Canelo Alvarez come September. And with the IBF possibly stripping Triple G for taking this fight, it's a situation where, it takes Billy Joe Saunders out of the equation because there's really no reason for Triple G to fight him now unless it was a unification involved, a full unification. It would still be a unification if they fought, but it wouldn't be for all the marbles. So I really don't see that fight coming off, and I don't like that fight for Triple G anyway as a style matchup. That's a bad style matchup for Triple G. I could definitely see Billy Joe Saunders winning that fight versus Triple G. But if Triple G gets past Vanez Martirosyan, then, he'll probably re-up with Canelo in September. I think it'll sell like crazy because Canelo Alvarez is officially the bad guy now. It's going to be good guy versus bad guy. It's going to be such a focus on, the judges. It's going to be a focus on Canelo. Is he clean? It's going to be a focus on Golden Boy. It's probably going to be major negotiations for that fight because, the dynamics has changed big time. And Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya has been putting Triple G and K2 through the ringer for the first fight. So things has drastically changed. So the negotiations for that fight will be pretty interesting. Now, I was promoting that Triple G don't give Canelo a rematch and say pretty much fuck him and just move on with his career. But I just don't see that happening. Like, I think Triple G, he's just, he's chasing the money fights and he's going to do everything he possibly can to make sure he locks down that rematch with Canelo Alvarez. Because, to be honest, it's a built-in trilogy, however it goes. But if it goes down in September, regardless of what I think in terms of what Gennady Golovkin should and should not do, as a fight fan, I would be excited for the fight against Canelo Alvarez, and I hope Triple G beats the shit out of Canelo Alvarez. I can't stand cheaters. I hate fucking cheaters. And, anybody that's on them finest juices, I just can't stand them. So I hope Canelo loses to Triple G. Even if he doesn't face Triple G and fight somebody else, I hope he lose that fight. You know what I'm saying? And Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya, they ain't making themselves look too good either. I'm not going to get into all of the news that Oscar De La Hoya has been causing over the past week. I choose not to cover that bullshit, that freak shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just looking bad over there at Golden Boy. It's just looking bad with Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez. But it's Triple G and Vanez Martirosyan, whether we like it or we don't like it. But y'all let me know what y'all think of the fight. Do you think Vanez has a shot? And will you be watching this fight on HBO? I think it's on regular HBO. I don't think it's pay-per-view or anything. And that's a good look for HBO because they need some type of a positive card. I know they had a Danny Jacobs card coming up, but they need their heavy hitters. They need Triple G on regular HBO. They need Canelo Alvarez on regular HBO to try to get HBO back into the mix. But y'all let me know what y'all think of the fight. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you pissed off? Just let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.